Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to Sussex Saturday. I am VS Speaks Royally. I hope you all are doing well, in spite of how you may still be feeling from Tuesday's decision. As they say, country spoke, whether majority or whatever, the country spoke, and may they all relish in what they think they wanted. That's how I'm gonna put it. But anyway, Connie Palmer. I can say hello early on. Hey, Mama, Rositas, how are you all? Okay, those names just kind of popped out. Lydia hasn't been around in a while. She usually is catching a replay. She's able to hang out with us today. So I hope, she cuts up. I hope I know Marshall will and I know Black Queen will. So I don't know if that combination is really going to take me over with the laughter, but hey, it happens. C Mac, wonderful to see you. We were chatting a little bit pre live stream. So mhm. Just hello, everybody. Please remember to hit the thumbs up, please. If you've shared out, great. Make sure you spread the word about VS Speaks Royally so I can continue to grow the community. There will be soon soonish, I'll put it that way, another channel where we can talk about all things excluding Harry and Meghan. This will be the Harry and Meghan and roasting, dragging, and and what we do best when it comes down to the European royals and in the UK, and then you know. mhm. Everything else will be on another channel that we can get down and dirty and really, to a degree, let loose. Anyway, hello, hello to everyone. Let me get into the copyright disclaimer and get it going. All right, so copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. As I do each Sussex Saturday, I read my favorite quote that I found on the Archewell.org site. Each of us can change our communities. All of us can change the world. So I know I'm a little late into November, but I want to wish all the November babies, no matter where your birthday falls, but it's in the month of November, happy birthday to you. Okay? Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to the November babies. Happy birthday to you. Okay, there you go. Um, all right, the windpipes aren't what they were before. Um, Monday is a big day here in the US as well as in Europe. So we celebrate it as Veterans Day. My understanding, Europe, UK celebrates it as Remembrance Day. So to all the veterans that are part of the squad and larger community, thank you for your service um, to this country. And, even to those that had made the, as they say, ultimate sacrifice, um, have to say thank you to you in advance on Veterans Day coming up on Monday. Again, Remembrance Day. They have this lest we forget. Um, Enrolling into Remembrance Day, Harry and Meghan. Um, if you go out to the Archewell.org, there's a video. This is a screenshot from the video. Y'all know when I share, it doesn't ever work out the way I need it to work out. So, mhm. um, but give them the click, give them that. But I will show you. There was some additional information they had UN Global Ministerial Conference 2024. Excuse me. So, they Archwell Foundation Parents Network attended the inaugural UN Global Ministerial Conference on Ending Violence Against Children. So that's a big initiative for them. We know that with regard to Archwell. Also, Children's Investment Fund Foundation. There was information tweeted out by Sussex Community Events, and this was the two screenshots that 125 million committed over the next 5 years into programs addressing violence against children, and then it gives a more specific, I guess, call to duty. This will include funding work to prevent and end child marriage in India and Africa, ensuring girls are valued and empowered to live in safe and supportive environments, embedding child protection in our work on girls' education, reducing online harm, and centering survivor voices. So, good work um, through that foundation in connection with Archewell. So, Scotty's Little Soldiers. Um, Let me just see something here. I feel like I am missing something, but I'll come back up. All right. So, Scotty's Little Soldiers put out a tweet and they just let us know Prince Harry, our global ambassador, has written a heartfelt letter of support to our members ahead of Remembrance. For those that are not aware, Scotty's Little Soldiers is an organization that helps the children of fallen soldiers, military personnel, I should say. So um, I'm going to get the link and drop it in the chat for those who have not read it. And then, did I? Okay, here we go. And then I'll read the letter. It's a very sweet letter, but if you'd like to go out and just read it yourself, I'll get the link. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. I never get to the right. Okay. I'm going to just put Harry's letter to Scotty's Little Soldiers. Is somebody calling me? My husband is. Hold on one second, everybody. Sorry about that, everybody. All right, so I was going to read the letter. First, I was going to drop the link. Did I drop the link? I think I did. All right, so the letter reads, it was November 7th. Dear Scotty's Little Soldiers, as we approach Remembrance Day, I want to take a moment to reflect on the profound significance of this occasion and what it means for each of you. This day is time not only to honor the extraordinary sacrifices made by our service members, but also to recognize the impact these sacrifices have on families, especially ones like yours. Each of you carries a unique story shaped by the bravery of a parent who served our country. I understand, perhaps more than most, the weight of losing a parent at a young age. It can be overwhelming and isolating. Yet, in the midst of that heartache, we find strength in the love and memories left behind. And I have seen how communities like yours can offer deep comfort and healing. Scotty's Little Soldiers embodies the spirit of community in coming together to support one another. You Not only honor the memories of your loved ones, but also forge bonds that can and will carry you through the toughest times. The tears and laughter, the shared experiences, and the moments of joy you create together are powerful reminders that love endures. On this Remembrance Day, I encourage you to take a moment to reflect on the value that your loved ones instilled in you: courage, compassion, and a sense of purpose. These will serve as your guiding light, helping you navigate the challenges ahead. As you gather to remember and celebrate, know that you are part of a larger community that stands with you, ready to uplift and support you. Your resilience is a testament to the legacy of your loved ones, and I have every confidence in your ability to make them proud and to shine brightly in the world. All they want is for you to be happy. Harry, Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, Global Ambassador, Scotty's Little Soldier. So it's a beautiful letter. And yes, it's sweet. So this is him zooming in with them. But yeah, I always get the Harry Potter feels when I see this because of the scarves. If you've seen Harry Potter, you understand what I'm talking about. Okay. So yeah, I'm sure I dropped the link. I hope to goodness I did. I had copied it. Y'all will let me know if not, and then I will. So Vogue India, I wasn't sure where to put this, but I figured I'll side-eyed, but I'll read it anyway. So um let me just take the banner down for a minute. So on the 7th, they tweeted out, from their fairy tale wedding to the birth of baby Archie and their big move across the Atlantic, Vogue takes a look back at the Duke and Duchess of Sussex love story and pictures. Why did you just stop there? I mean, they have another child. Okay, I just side eye some of these places. Anyway, moving along because I'm gonna wait to trash time if need be. Invictus Games 2025 is quickly approaching. Okay, so hopefully you're out on the X app. If not, you're able to follow their social media account somehow. They are given updates, and I don't think I have the date on this. Yeah, it's probably in the screenshot, which I don't know if I can get to. But just the other day, they tweeted that today, IG25 team members attended the Indigenous Veterans Day Honor March and wreath laying ceremony at Victory Square in Vancouver. And they show the lovely pictures that are here. Let me get back over here. And so you can see the larger, I'm telling you, this particular games is going to have just a different energy to it. I love it. And so here are the 4 pictures that were shared. And then some exciting news they shared. So on the 7th, earlier in the day, they had said that limited tickets, that's the first tweet that's being retweeted out, limited tickets for swimming and wheelchair curling available for the first time today. And I love that later on they were like sold out. So makes me feel good. The energy and the enthusiasm, and people are attending and snatching up. I would love to see the curling. That is like ice skating used to be my favorite in the Winter Olympics, but curling is, yeah, something about that. Shh, 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 shh. Yeah. Anyway, moving right along. So, getting to what the title says, Prince Harry attends the annual Tillman Honors Gala. And so, Royal Suitor had tweeted out information. Prince Harry attended the Pat Tillman Foundation's annual Tillman Honors Gala on November 6th in Chicago. He travels, he's busy. Yes. Okay. The 2024 Pat Tillman Service Award SB honoree also joined a leadership development session with fellow SB honoree and Invictus Games alumni Israel Del Toro. And so here are the larger pictures so you can see them. These are out again on, it is, I said the Archewell, right? Archewell.org. So you'll be able to see there's several other pictures, I believe, that were out there. So, um, and actually, these are on the website Glacier magazine. This magazine is kind of jumped out there, and so I still give the side eye, but y'all know that's just me. Don't trust too many folks. We have to see how they start doing once they start getting all this positive press, and suddenly they jump ship and become crazies. Nevertheless, I digress. Here comes the link if you want. It's in the description of this live stream, but I'll drop it here also that you can. Oh, Lord. Oh, okay. I kind of posted a little funny, but there were over 400 guests that attended. And, here they give a little rundown of all the different individuals that have attended or known, but the Pat Tillman Foundation's annual Tillman Honors Gala was held in the Union League Club of Chicago, November 6th, raising $1 million for a program, and that's a wonderful number to see raised. So just kind of nice to see. There's no leaks in Montecito, so we never know until something happens, and then we're like, oh, there they are, but mhm. I love it, love it, love it for them. Oh, dropped my phone, sorry. December, just a reminder, as we know, keep your eyes on the Netflix because the Polo documentary will be premiered, and so that will be exciting to see. Opening a new world to many of us um, into what happens in polo, et cetera, et cetera. We know they go up and down the field, but there's a lot more behind the scenes. And some handsome black polo players were mhm, seen in pictures early on when this was announced. So getting to Squaddie Corner, first want to say thank you, thank you, thank you to Kivia who dropped some love on me via Cash App before the live stream started. So Kivia, to you, thank you so very much. May the love that you dropped on me be returned to you 1,000 million times over. Let me just check over here in the other comments. Cool. Just wanted to be sure I wasn't missing anything. So I have to make a little banner that says for the Cash App. But Kivia, this is for you. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Again. All right, let me come back over. The annual giving campaign, Squaddies, is still ongoing. It will go through the start of the Invictus Games, probably all the way through the Invictus Games. True Patriot Love is the foundation that will receive up in Canada, since that's where the games will be held, etc. So, as y'all know, there is channel merch, channel memberships. You know, I didn't do the. Let me see if I can set it up now. I don't know if I can do it once it's live. The goals, probably not. So, or I'm just not going to look for it. Let me see. Yeah, no, never mind. If y'all give, y'all give. Y'all take care of me. Y'all make me laugh. That's the most important thing. Also, still marching towards my next goal of 10K. So, little by little, we get there. Little by little, we get there. All right. Let me see. Pre-trash. I do have a Baby Deranger sighting. I was happy to see Baby Deranger was out and about and upset, but that's how things go. So, and Baby Deranger, it's just the way this thing stops, and it's just too funny to me. And most of y'all are like, "Oh God." Anyway, here we go. How dare they steal the spotlight again? Now it's going to be even harder for the other brother to attract interest to his Earth flop vanity project. And why highlight three activities in one day? Are they shading our working royals who barely do one activity a week? His Majesty the King must take all titles. So I knew, especially Church Nelly, would enjoy this. Oh, excuse me about the hiccups, but I know I haven't been drinking, but I sure could use one. But yeah. um, Let me jump into the comments. Let me all the ones I highlighted, um, which were prior to the live stream because I was scared that they would clear out of the streams before I had a chance. Um, I just want to touch on this, Luna. So, I saw this comment and I asked you because this was prior to the live starting. How is undocumented American? Because if you're an American, you're documented. I get what someone was probably saying about this, but those without the appropriate unexpired papers better be fearful. And that's all I'm going to say. We're going to move on because, it ain't going to just, and I will be just standing and watching. Okay. Because you voted, you do, whatever. Let me see. Marshar was saying also before, hello, loving Mrs. VS and fantastic Sussex squad. It's a new day for US and far better one for us because we are not Kate. She'll get that drag in any way that she can. Too funny for words. All right, let me. Marshar does not miss a moment to drag if she can. Okay. Um. Okay. Church Nelly was giving us an update. So let me see. Oh Lord. Okay. Hey, Cookies and Cream, my manager. How are you? Woo, hello, everybody. Those in the clouds, those at the space station, et cetera, et cetera. Hello to you all, especially the one at the space station. If you happen to be listening and had sent an email and gave me, I did send a response back, like, what's the date and time? Because, hopefully I didn't miss whatever it was you were inviting me to. If I did, my apologies. Okay, moving back to this. Marshall says, some MAGA droids are regretting their vote. Idiots thought China would pay for tariffs. People need to research, and that's all I'm going to say. Understand what tariffs are. It's not a reverse. Anyway, you're going to get me like, okay. Dumbasses found out products will go up on everything in January. I don't want to hear their belly aching. That's what you wanted. That's what you got. Instead of worrying about others and them and those coming across the border, especially when many of them wind up in fields picking the produce that a lot of us enjoy. Yeah, okay. So y'all figure that one out. Because who else are they going to get? Ooh, all right. Church Nelly is responding to Lydia, tired, almost. Church Nelly, that is not the first words I expected to see come off the second sentence of your. Okay. Almost got in a fight at the cancer center yesterday. MAGA and idiot told Asian nurse and Black and Hispanic patients to go back to our own country. Needless to say, all hell broke loose. Oh, I would have a ball with somebody like that because they need to go back to Europe if the truth be told. Anyway, yes, I need that second channel because I need to get grimy. All right, let me get back into this. Keep on moving through. BDBGP, how are you, sir? How you doing? Good to see you. Let me see. Church Church Nelly says, I grabbed a folding chair quick. Security had to remove him, tired from infusion therapy, but fine. Well, I'm glad you had the energy to grab that folding chair. I'm glad you did not have to use it because, although your health care would really be free then. But we don't need you catching any charges, and then we all have to do a bail collection to get you out. Okay. Lydia, oh my God, Trisha, those fools are already out of control. I'm not understanding why they always had First Amendment rights. You can say what you want. There's always going to be, well, I guess they feel there's no repercussions, but you know. hmm Okay, let them go on and believe that if they wish. You can say what you wish. You come to touch me, and you will find out what Second Amendment means. Okay. All right. Let's see. Church Nelly is saying, Lydia, it's happening all over the country. Racists are openly attacking people. Well, they're going to find out. They are going to find out. Hey, too big for skinny jeans. How are you, sir? Good to see you drop out of the clouds off the space station. Lakivia, for the new members, VS is speaking with her husband, so hold on. Oh, okay, for the new people that joined. Yes, I had to place you on hold. He had to ask me to look for something that he could not find at the moment. Marriage. Hello, Jacqueline. How are you? All right. So Lydia and Church Nelly have a little conversation. I just want to. Okay. Church Nelly, I see that video of two racist fools all up in a black lady's face. Sad. Oh yeah. Get need more than a folding chair because some of them. Never mind. Let me just go on. Let me see. Lakeitha says we knew as soon as Trump won the racism would start again. It's always been a little bit more covert. They're just out with it. Okay, so we know who you are, what you think, what you believe. But again, you know, it just makes them look like the bigger fools. So, Marshall, MAGA droids. That's going to be the catchphrase. MAGA droids want to start some ish with people of color. They will find out that this ain't the 1800s. Through to the 70s, Malcolm X and the Black Panthers showed us what to do. No, the resistance is here. Exactly. Exactly. You know, it was all for one and one for all as far as protecting yourselves with guns until the Black Panthers came together, formed. And if you're not aware of their history, please research. Don't just take the word of, they were doing this, they were doing that. The school breakfasts that children have across this country right now started because of them. But of course, once they armed themselves for protection as their right under the Second Amendment, they became, enemy number one. Okay, I'll put it like that. Let me keep on going. Y'all get me riled. Let me see. This is the Church Nelly. This is the one who got her name because she was listening to a live stream, not mine, the OG's podcast back in the day while in church. And something was said, she laughed, and we were like, tell us you are not sitting in church. But, we love Church Nelly. Agree, Marshall, cancer or not, mother fathers going to get stomped. Okay. Yes, Mrs. S's catchphrase, mother fathers. Okay. Or put the cluckers on because that seems to fit it better. Anyway, let me go on here. Lydia is saying Prince Harry making moves. I love it. Yes. I've seen hints of who they're breaking up. I'm not entertaining that. I did have some people ask me, which I appreciate since I seem to be to them, I know because it's like, oh, you know, have you heard? I've heard. Don't believe the hype. Let me see. Oh, Annie, look at you. Question: could our Duchess be pregnant again? I asked because of the blazer she wore in the video. Seems too big. I mean, they said only two when they were done, but things happen. We know. Many folks walking around this here earth were the oops, I did it again, children. Church Nelly, Annie, I'm sure they're practicing a lot. Rosita's, yes. Harry did tell Jane Goodall years ago they would only have two, but we know things, Oh, Church and Ellie, yes. Oh, the tight white men's pants club. There's more to polo than that, but yes, that is something to admire. Ah, oh my goodness. All right, let me see. Wendy says, so, you know what? I'm going to put this on. I'm going to start and come back to it because we're going to have to talk about, yeah, we're going to have to talk about all this. There you go. Church and Lee says, baby deranger needs a baby enema. That's kind of harsh. But that is what the folks are all crying about, you know. Anytime they come out, they're overshadowing those folks over there that nobody is checking for. I don't know their schedule, their diary, as they like to say. We say itinerary, they say diary. Don't check for them. Their choice when they decided to push Meghan out. Okay. And Harry said, middle finger, out of here. Okay. And he says, my great grand is taking her sweet little time. She's not here? Oh my goodness. And I leave out on Monday. I guess it's true. Girls do run the world. I thought it was like imminent that, the great grand was like on its way when you were traveling. So, oh, and Annie, you already know what's going to happen. As soon as you get on the flight or you land home and walk in your door, you're going to have a message or they'll send you a little video clip that she's here. But it's still exciting. Let me see. Church and Lee says, Mashar, a lot of black folks down here are packing too. Yeah. Um, and don't get the Carolinas twisted. I'm just gonna say, don't get the Carolinas twisted. They can open or conceal. Don't get the Carolinas twisted. Mm. Many times when we say we're not our grandparents' generation, I won't even tell you how many rifles I found in my grandmother's home. Okay, so mm, anyway, moving along. Moving along. Wendy, I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave that there because them kids over there too. No. Hey Sam, how are you? Let me see. Lakivia. Okay, yeah. I need to go on and get into trash time because I can see where this is going, and even soon to be 47 needs to be in trash time permanently. But nevertheless, let's see. Annie says, thanks all. I've been here in Florida for 3 weeks and she's determined to have it her way, child. Wow. See, you went in there and she's like, ha ha. Not today, not tomorrow, but soon. um, hopefully, I don't know how long they usually let an expectant mom go over said due date. I thought it was like 41 weeks. Usually, if you start baking into the 42, they're like, no, we got to go in and get the little one out. Um, but as long as she's healthy, she's just chilling. And now she's seen what's getting ready. Child. Phew. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Let me see. Let me see. Let me keep on coming down. I see some of your comments. I'm just going. If I come back up to them, then I will. But yeah, I'm gonna just. Navi, how are you? Hello, everyone. I came in here late. Y'all are never late. Have you seen Brazil and Lithuania? Wow, let me try that again. Lithuania joined Invictus. Oh, exciting! Well, maybe they'll say they bought a home in Brazil or in Lithuania. Who knows? But that's exciting. Thank you, Navi, for that. I'm going to go out and look for that information. Um, Let me see. Annie says, I read an article that says most women will be going on lockdown when sex is involved. Clink, clink. Oh my God. Mm. Yeah, I need that other channel because maybe when if I get monetized, there'll be a tier that, exclusive to those that on that particular tier. This is how you handle said individual trying to take it from you. Mhm. Oh, see, that's so sweet. Church Nelly, always lifting you up in my midnight prayers. Mark 11:22. Um, mm, so reading Church Nelly's comment, then I'll make a comment. Now the Palestinians that said not to vote for Kamala Harris wants black people to protest Trump. Unbelievable. I'm not doing any such a thing for nobody. You know damn well, any of us in this live stream with common sense, that if the hue of the individuals that ran into that building in DC on January 6th, almost 4 years ago, the stories would have been a lot different because folks wouldn't have made it home, except traveling on a plane in a body bag. That's just my personal opinion, and most of y'all know it's true. All right, let me keep on going because y'all gonna want me to cut all the way. Whew, my gosh. Alan, Miss VS, was your husband looking for his earplugs? Woo! Alan, are you trying to say something about my singing through this stream, sir? Mm, mm. Ha ha. Thank you for the love that you dropped on me, and may it be returned unto you 1,000,000,000 times over. He was looking for his race jacket. That'll just give you a hint. Did I leave it here? Okay, so anyway, this is for you, Alan. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Thank you, Alan. Thank you for that laugh. That's hilarious. But yeah. All right. Let me move this over here. Um, hey, Benjamin. I see your name. I didn't see. Oh, there you are. You're not a bit late. You're not late. Nobody's ever late. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm not. You get what you voted for. That's what they always tell us, right? Okay. So I'm just saying. Middle finger is up, stuck, and I don't want to hear it. Just each day as I lived before, um, those other 4 years were very trying, but I'll just stay off channels, news channels, etc., because that could get you ramped up too. Uh, yeah, they're gonna find out too, Church Nelly. That one comment you had about people asking us to back them for this or that. Mm, mm, and okay. Mm, mm. Woo! Now, Church Nelly, be nice now. What is ICE phone number? Yes, Lydia, I'm bringing it. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. These people want to bring up the net, so I just had to read through and make sure I wasn't missing anything. Okay, so hey, Lady T, how are you? Okay, and after I read this comment of Church Nelly's, we will then go into trash time. Church Nelly says, I'm not those women. Hubby will be working overtime, cancer or not. An orgasm a day keeps dementia away. Woo, alrighty then. Okay, and on that note, let me highlight this comment. Come back down here. Only her, only Church Nelly. Go here, here. And let's
It's your favorite time. Trash time. Trash time. Trash time.
So I shared with channel members a post that I saw the other day, and it had me falling out laughing because most people that were posting this were like, "Didn't she die like 2 years ago?" And I had to pause because I was like, "Queen sick? What?" Sam's Trains had the biggest laughter over that because he's like the current. Well, I just don't call her that. But anyway, let me look to see if I have the date on this yet. November 5th. The Queen is unwell with a chest infection and has withdrawn from her engagements this week, Buckingham Palace says. There's so much I could say about that. I'll just say a little karma. Mhm. Maybe get your lips off of things that shouldn't be, but okay, let me. Mm, mm, A chest infection, huh? Is that why she was wobbling and weaving down there in Aussie? They can use that as an excuse. I guess she'll be the next one. I guess she'll be the next one. Y'all should already know what I'm talking about. hmm Okay, let me come back over here. So this made me crack up. I saw this morning. King Charles replaces Prince Harry as royal family joker for Christmas tradition. The one that William and Kate said they're going to do away with per their friend once they get in charge. But okay, so Charles is a joke. So him becoming the Joker is not any surprise. He kind of looks like the Joker, just needs his lips to go a little redder, um, and a little bit more white powder makeup on his face, and he would fit him to a T. Less like, the uncle in the Munsters, but yeah, he is a joke. So this fits perfectly. He replaces Prince Harry. Well, then their Christmas tradition should go off without a hitch. And if it hasn't in the 4 years that they have been gone, nearly five, I don't know what to tell them. Y'all been looking for somebody to fill the joke? You all are jokes. Okay, let me keep on moving. So I saw this headline: King Charles breaks silence following return to the UK. His voice box wasn't affected, so I'm not sure why he had to break silence, but y'all love this bullshit. That's the stuff y'all eat up. So okay, okay, okay. How about he breaks those bag of money open and help the country get a little bit better standing? Because I hear things are off the charts over there too. So don't be looking over here and worrying about soon to be 47. Get in line, get on your knees, and do what you must, because 47 requires that. Okay, now let me come on back. So on the 4th, so we met. I might have shared this on Tuesday, but I don't think so. I think I kind of kept everything anyway. So, royal editors will write headline after headline, basically praying for the Sussexes to divorce, but the heir shows up to his main event without his wife 2 years in a row, and it's silent. Mhm. Nothing but crickets and such. The reason they keep pointing at Harry and Meghan and saying these things, they want to deflect from what's really going on. But we've seen it for the longest time. For the longest time, we've seen what is really happening over there. Because remember, it's put on your happy face, which they don't normally do all the time now. They used to be great at it, but now I'm here, and what do y'all, just take me as I am. But I have always said that the PR team over there in the UK for that family sucks. Okay, so you put this picture of them laughing. Oh, that's the type of laugh that I hear coming out of her stupid mouth, and he's like, Mr. Doofy. But you put that with this headline: William laments hardest year of his life after King and Kate's cancer battles. Could you have like had a picture of him? You know, y'all need to do better with your PR. I'm just saying, with a serious look, not goofy, not trying so hard, but just a look. Maybe have him look at the camera and think of his valet. I'm just saying. But this with that is just bad, bad, because it starts truly. It gave me the whole, oh, so now y'all are laughing at the joke that you pulled over on folks. Mm. Knowing, I believe the queen did die from. Okay, so I'm gonna move on from that. But anyway, ooh, the karma, Lord, Lady in Black. My gosh, because this is how they truly are. Mhm. These two came up with the 6 feet distance long before it became like a vid type of policy people put in place. They started a trend and they didn't even know it. This is how he that article picture is this is what I see when I see that article picture. He laments. The picture shows him laughing, but okay. His future and if she's still around, and his wife. That's what I mean by still around. This is their future balcony scene. Mhm. As empty as their noggins, but the lady in black is so beautiful. Busy, she's booked and busy too, because her list just keeps getting longer and longer. But she can handle it. Hmm. For me, y'all know the middle finger energy for those over there in the UK, because they just will not stop the bullshit when it comes to the articles written about Meghan, and they throw Harry's name in there occasionally, but it's usually about Meghan. Anyway, that's really the trash time I have for you all. I'm going to jump back into comments. I saw comments had exploded a little bit there, and my goodness, my goodness. Let me come on up here where Church Nelly. Now, if you posted something above this comment that Church Nelly had made about, the orgasm a day, and you repost it again if you want me to see it, at least put my name because I scroll through the comments. I don't read each and every one. Y'all know it's no shade. This chat, y'all have this chat rocking and rolling. So Marshar provided the number to ICE. Okay, so ICE is number 833-442-3677. Ha. Oh my gosh. 8679. What is it? I should know that song because yeah, I used to sing it a lot. Jana, Jana, Azitas, Churchill. Many of those Asians wouldn't be here without us because Civil Rights Act of the 60s removed racist immigration quotas that limited foreign people of color getting visas to enter. Right. Now that all could be changed. Oh well, so swell. Hmm. Mm. Gwen, I didn't hear. See, again, I haven't been listening to the news, but okay. When did this happen? We had a damn sniper shooting at cars in North Carolina. Was this like election day, last few days? I mean, craziness happens, but it just makes you a little bit more heightened sense. But, damn, you got your way. Why you're acting up now? Okay, let me Lakivia, yes, VS. You have to get that other channel so we could talk freely, yes. And, separate out the two. We'll drag the out of the royal family as we do over here. I try to let folks know you come over here, Harry and Meghan, friendly. You got other things you want to say, you know. Good luck with saying it in the chat. I do laugh because Divine Seven has, which I appreciate, is telling. She will say quick. Wipe your feet at the door. Don't cut up in that chat. If you do, the mods will get you. If usually the mods will zap you before I will see it, and I'll usually wind up reading some of the comments because I like sometimes to go back and forth with the troll, but they usually have zapped the troll before I could get that chance. But anyway, Lady T, nope, sitting out the entire 4 years. Okay, you hear me? Joy says Jason Knopf went to South Africa with his fun was had by both. Yeah, she was not needed on the trip. I mean, you know. Mhm. Whew. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Marshar, 1000%. I think most of us are on the same page. I'm sure y'all have seen her comment. I'm gonna be nice right now. I'm gonna be nice, but that other channel, I feel there is a true need, so we're gonna have to get that going. Yeah. Um. Ooh. 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 Oh, some of y'all are really letting loose. That's it. Drag. Get it all. Get it out. Get it out. Get it out. Get it out. Wendy says people got a rude reality check with this election. Just saying. Well, some did. Some will soon. It is what it is. What it is. Yeah, I understand people are calling and reporting neighbors. I mean, it's McCarthyism all over. Like I thought, why repeat the ish that happened? We've been through that, but if you want to be like that, okay. Okay. Got to carry our birth certificates around to say, yes, I'm a citizen. I mean, some people do. Some it's pretty obvious that, okay, they wouldn't probably even target you. Although many of us that are black in a vehicle behind the wheel of a car, especially a nice car that they feel in their minds you shouldn't have, yeah, probably have some issues, but it's going to be something else. Woo! Lady T. Ice going to wipe out my entire apartment complex, y'all. It's getting ready to be interesting. No, I have my earplugs and a CC on. Listen, Alan, you are hilarious. Okay. Now we're going to look out for, the me, myself, and I. Yes, within our household, our family units, generations, and etc. But, everyone else, hey, every person for themselves. That's what y'all want. Y'all got it. Loud and clear. Let me see. Um, well, now Benjamin, now you better cut it out. Mm, 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 mm. I tell you, if only the native had, just burned them ships down that came off the shores. If they just had burned them down, I'm just saying. Okay. Benjamin, here you go. She ain't got nobody's chest infections. She wants sympathy after feeding the newspapers the stories. Well, now that she's put it out there, the Lady in Black and Legion will ensure that she feels something, I'm sure. I mean, she broke up a marriage, did all she had to put all the trash out on the man you allegedly love's youngest son that didn't look exactly like his mom. So I would understand if she was going after Sway, aka William, but she wasn't in that, I guess, as the heir. She knew there was nothing that she could do with him. But oh yes, it's coming for her, without a doubt. I mean, the last time we saw her in Australia and she could barely walk and she wasn't looking at the crowd, she was doing a walk by high five to the people, not shaking hands, just kind of slap, 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 slap hands as they went. as she walked, stumbled by because she was stumbling. No offense, but she worked better without her shoes, but she was on, walking up steps. Let me come on over here. Let me see. Annie B, isn't the queen dead? Just asking. That was the reaction of most people. I literally paused because I was like, what? Is this from 2 years ago? I had to look. And then I was like, oh, wait a minute. When I went on to the comments, I was like, woo, that's what they're referring to. That's what she gets. Like Princess of Wales, I think Diana always will. Queen, I will always think of QE2. I mean, mind you, the woman for most of our lives, all of our lives was. So, Mm. So Marshar, as I click your comment up, I'll just say that I'm gonna have to go out and watch the series. It bothered me in that I knew the premise behind it, so I didn't sit and watch fully. But I think now I might just do that. So and most people probably need to of that persuasion to get ready for it. But The Handmaid, okay. Mhm. Get your red capes and hats matching and get yourself ready. Okay. Because anyway. Marshall says now those white women magadroids will be made to have those babies. Well, there are no more mammies to take care of their children, and the Rositas have their own. Dumb, ooh, dumb bitches. Who voted red? Lord have mercy. I'm just sharing opinions, sharing opinions, sharing opinions. Church Nelly's like, got the number. Lord, Lord, Lord. What you gonna do? Hi, Paulette. And thank you, Paulette. Oh, okay. Let me acknowledge this. Woo, a couple of y'all been dropping a little love. All right. So, Hattie, thank you for 32 months of membership. We need to start patronizing each other's businesses. Okay. Throw a little Montgomery Boy Scout up in there. All right. Although most of us don't have enough businesses, and if we acted right when we would come to do business with each other, okay, that's a whole nother rant for another channel. I'm just gonna let me woosah, woosah. Lorna, thank you for 25 months of membership. All right. Let me look at the love that was dropped while I was going on and on over here. All right. Mm-hmm. Make sure that I didn't miss any. Okay, above that. Simon, thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you for dropping some love on me. May it be returned to you 1,000,000,000 times over. Paulette, the same. Thank you for the super sticker, dropping that love on me. And may the love that you've dropped on me be returned to you 1,000,000,000 times over. And Alan came back again. Thank you, sir. Thank you for the super sticker. Again, may the love, double love that you dropped on me be returned unto you 1,000,000,000 times over. Let me make sure someone ain't being slick. There we go. Okay, let me come back over here. Let me click my little music. Here we go.
You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me.
To the three of you, thank you, thank you, thank you so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you so very much. I appreciate it. I really, 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 really do. Okay, let me take this down. I think there was I think I clicked somewhere. Let me see. I'm gonna have that as the my last comment, but yeah, Lakivia. I meant to go to this comment when we were in trash time. This is Lakivia's thought comment. William and Kate aren't together. Okay, just okay. They can fool some of the people some of the time. Wendy had two comments that I starred, so I'm gonna kind of look at it. So it seems Doolittle and the palace lied about her performative illness. The truth always comes out drip, drip, drip. Well, that is just, it's so disgusting. I'll watch what I say. Whew. Now, I saw this one and because of the child's name, I just was like, "Ooh, I'll save that." But okay, here we go. Wendy says Princess Charlotte was shocked to see her father baldy with a beard. She outed her parents. Oops. Ooh. They live apart. Shocker. Not well. That's why all that talk about. I believe we squatties have always said, the words that you're putting out against Harry and Meghan are going to blow back at y'all. And we see that happening. And I've always said to some that you're going to have a very rude awakening when should an announcement ever be made on that D word. That it's not going to be Harry and Meghan. Y'all don't need to worry about them at all. hmm at all. Let me come over here. Church Nelly, do you go this week for any test? Just asking. Elaine P. I haven't seen. Did I see Elaine? I didn't see Elaine P. I hope you are well. Everything is okay with family. There's so many. Rafaela, I hope you are okay. I know you were facing some issues too. So, yeah. Let me see. Just going through some of the comments. Hi, YouTube cameras. How are you? I know I'm way behind in the comments, so apologies, but good to see you in the chat. Let me see. YouTube cameras keeps us abreast. It's not Harry and Meghan, but there's other sectors. Yes, she keeps us abreast of also. If you can't keep up with all the lives and people and this one going after that and having this, sure. There you go. All right, let me see. When y'all write books, I know I'm in trouble, but okay. Benjamin says, I'm convinced Camilla wants her and Charles to be the last ones on the throne. Ooh. Do you really think she wants Diana's son on the throne? That's the son of her arch rival. The only one to help Harry, Will is the only one to help Will is Harry. Well, okay. So Will don't have no help. I'm just gonna say that because his the shit that he's done with regard to his brother, middle fingers up. We know. Okay, at least from the squad. Um, there's apologies. We all know that, but they may not want anyone else. I mean, that would be like the thing ever if suddenly, because I believe this has to go through Parliament. Someone will correct me if I'm in error to change out the hereditary aspect of how that monarchy works. Okay. I know there are other um oh god. I know there's other monarchs or there's other royal families in Europe that aren't like the monarchies in Spain as well as, say the UK or Sweden, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I've seen some of the posts. All right, who's at my front door? Okay. Err. And Kuja didn't hear them. That was lucky, lucky, lucky. Um, Rositas, that is something, yes, that gets me is that those that have complications, including miscarriages, it could be an ectopic, it could be a lot of different things going on, are dying because they're not able to get the medical care. If a doctor or nursing staff calls the police before they give you aid, there is a major ass problem up in the country. I'm just going to leave it at that. Okay. Church Nelly, you were really cutting up. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Yes, please hit the thumbs up if you have not already. Thank you. Oh, maybe I need to add a. No, I'm not going to do it. Okay, that's for the other channel. I'll leave it alone. Mamo, it's pretty late over there, isn't it, Mamo? Y- uh, 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 yes, Benjamin. It's going to be rocky, just like the prior four. It's going to be rocky. We'll survive. We survived that. Most of us barely with our mental game intact, but we're just going to have to get through, and keep your head on swivel and be ready. That's all. Lorna says via Speaks, it's time to renew our Netflix and food delivery subscriptions, go into COVID lockdown, and stick the middle finger up to all those minorities asking for our help in the next 4 years. Well, now wait a minute. You make me want to shout. Got my hands out and shout. Hey! Okay. That was church. All right. Let me behave myself. I don't mean to. If I've offended somebody, it is what it is. We're just chatting here, just having a little time. Cookie, Cookies and Cream says the only infection Rottweiler has is an empty Jack Daniels bottle. What a sleazeball. Ooh, y'all not playing with her, huh? Sure. Um, Lydia says this chat is amazing. Miss catching line. We have missed you, Lydia. Don't think we have not missed you. We have missed you. Um, y'all talking about y'all saving Ice's number. Okay. I'm just gonna let y'all, do what you feel is best for your own safety. That's all I'm gonna say. All right. Church Nelly says, Lydia, I feel the same way about Baron's podcast. Yes. I was so happy to see him go on at a time that I was still up. I love Baron. I bet he does the late shift, and so usually VS is like snoring. I'll just say it like that. Move on. Um, Marshar, what's up with Willie and Jason wearing the same or similar velvet jackets? I need you to cut it out. Willie is gay. There, I said it about his his way as. Yes, he needs to come out of the closet and embrace his true self. I mean, that is a platform. Hey, the queen, one of the queen's cousins was gay and got married, and she attended the wedding. Did she not? I thought I remember seeing that, which to me kind of ushered in that, hey, it's all right. Now, maybe she probably feels a little different, especially with, Edwina, etc. But, and then her grandson, a lot of people would be like, yes, I'm a champion. But when it hits home, they're like, oh, hell no. So maybe she was one of those, hey, wellness with frugal mama, but I don't know. But yes, all should be able to live their true, authentic selves, and that a lot's going to change for people in that regard. So let me see, CR. It was a hard year for him, yet that didn't stop him from smearing the Sussexes in the tabloids every single day. That part, CR. That part right there. He never. Even in the midst of the alleged cancer treatments, etc., it wasn't like, time out. It's just, we don't need this mess. But he must allow that, otherwise they will be start the real hard drip drip about his dipping, dipping, dipping. Okay, okay. Let me come on through. Mm. I'm just looking at some of the comments. Uh, let's see. Annie B. Everyone wants to come to America for us to solve their problems, but I say to that, stay home and fight your own damn problems. We have our own. Yeah, well, that's about to be exactly what it is. Nobody's going to be able to. People will be staying home. And if we turn out to be like other countries, so be it. That's what you voted for. Moving on. That's all I'm going to say. Moving on. Cookies and cream. The Sussexes need to stop playing nice with those racist skunks. Damn. Taking the high road isn't working. Call those racist shitbags out. Now that is what Cookies and Cream said, my manager. Um, yeah. That is just not in their character. Even though, Harry's a ginger, it's just not in his character. So Oh, but would we not enjoy every second of it if they came out and dragged his family for filth as well as her own? Woo, my gosh. Today, I would go live immediately. Y'all would just have to catch if you are on and you happen to see the notification because it would be like, did you see this? We would get the best cackle out of that. Oh my gosh. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Um, ooh, Church Nelly, I'm just gonna let your comment go on with itself. Lakivia, Camilla doesn't like shoes, but loves sleeping with other women's husbands. Sad. Phew. And she wound up with one that is like Leatherface. Okay. I'm just saying. Black Queen, I'm going to say this. Many choose to, for the comment, I'm just not going to put it up on the screen. Well, maybe I will. Okay. My opinion, many choose to have the big house, car, stay at home, do whatever, fix the dinner maybe, um, have a housekeeper in order to have some of that, you know, Billy Bob loving here and there and everywhere. But, they choose to have that and feel that, life is good, put the blinders on and it's all, smooth sailing. Most go to college for their MRS. That's just an opinion. All right. Let me come on over here. Cookies and Cream is saying that ungodly family needs to be dragged nonstop and down social media. Don't let up on them. Yes. I guess they're doing buying the views over there on their YouTube channel, just like they were buying the followers on IG, because the IG account seems to have gone stagnant since the Sussexes aren't on social media like that. Although we were hoping for it, but yeah. Kim H, my condolences. You're saying hi. All just got back from a funeral. I see I missed a lot. Carry on. Squatties, we ain't shit. Y'all are hilarious. You're like, carry on. I just got in, got to get in here. Kim H, get in where you fit in. I hear other folks say that. So, yes, get in where you fit in. Um, mm, 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 mm. They probably had those signs in their yard, Church Nelly, for protection, but yeah, it's going to wind up coming back to bite them too. But we're going to move on. Gwen is saying, not talking about the kids, but William and Clueless Kate are going to mess those kids up. Well, children from all classes of society survive. Now, what is going to somewhat mess them up is that in the family they were born into, there is a hierarchy. George is the next, well, he's the heir to his father. So when his father moves up the peg, he'll move up the peg. Charlotte is the spare. Louis is, Louis. So I've always wondered why Charles wanted a daughter, knowing that at that time it would have skipped from his son to either the son's eldest child, who would have been you hope would have been a son. Would have been nice if they had three girls before that rule was changed. Child. Okay, let me leave that alone. So I'll just say the institution will do more than probably those parents because, they had nannies in their years. I don't know if they still have any nannies in the household. They're not like nanny needing children, they're not like toddlers. So, Church Nelly says endoscopy on Tuesday, and you will be in our prayers. Yes. Okay. Let me take a screenshot of this so that I can particularly remember. All right, there we go. All right, let me come on down. Let me come on down. Let me come on down. Wendy says 2024, the year the UK royals got dragged, AI videos, Franken photos, and made it to the not trusted sources for Getty Images. Yeah. So, uh, when you hit that list, you are something else. That's all I'm going to say. Church Nelly, Prince Carl Philip of Sweden, any day, any time. Yes. He and his wife are having is it their third or fourth child? Something like that. Anyway. Marshar, Kitty Puss was a fool for going along with that fake having cancer nonsense. Now, if Willie, I really should read these, but y'all, it is what it is. Now, if Willie has the balls to divorce her, the rotor will crush her. She may end up at Dollywood for refuge. Ooh, and a damn meal. Ah, dog it. Yeah, since her parents are bankrupt, I don't know how well that has worked out for them. They married off their kids well, but I get it why the one son-in-law who's an alleged billionaire isn't giving them a checkbook. All right, thank you, Lorna. I knew somebody would. Yes, it has to go through Parliament to change the line of succession. Okay, there you go. Now, would they would wipe it out? Like basically wherever you are is where you are, but there is no furtherance of as soon as the next one dies, everybody moves up, or when the next one is born, everybody moves down. Because everybody's going to shift in the current structure once George and Charlotte, but more so when George has children, should he have children, because you can never assume that everybody is, fertile. Okay. Mhm. Benjamin is like, that's how Camilla would keep Will in check, continuing planting of stories. True. She's good at that. Hmm. All her buddies seem to be catching um, a good slap back from the lady in black. But hey, that's what they put out there. That's what they put out there. So, yeah. Kim C is saying, Gwen, Meghan and Harry are keeping their children out of the spotlight so the media won't pit them against Willie's kids. The Unroyals will be pimping them out shortly because they have nothing last year. So we know because we saw it happen with William and Harry. Charles got into his phone record was leaked and then the affair and all that stuff. And so, here's my kids. Of course, William is protected because of the crown that he shall wear one day, and institution backs him or they will Harry. So Harry was offered up. And here the woman who, from what I understand, is still not well liked in the country. Don't listen to the media now. Don't listen to the media folks that I talk to that live in the country, a majority of them, I'll say it like that, either they don't care or they just don't care for them at all, especially her for what she did. Diana is always going to have that place in the hearts. So, yes, that was a comment because I put that out. I don't know if I think I just put it to channel members. We will be okay. We are going to be okay. We will be. Yes. Church Nelly, I agree. We will be. Uh, Wendy, Christmas with the Royals, separate houses. Who the hell are they kidding? Baldy and Doolittle been over. Yeah. I mean, they kind of said it. Was it last year? There was a program and William and the kids came and met her there. That does not ever happen. So, yeah, why was she? And so a lot of us were like, well, why is she there? Why did she show up by herself? And there was another occasion, there was an event, and they were coming from separate locations. And we were like, make that make sense. Okay. Hmm. Let's see. Coming on down, coming on down. Woo, Wendy, tell us how you really feel. William, the most incompetent royal, still clueless, trying to find himself. I'm close to 50, then 20, dumb cluck. Oh, is that cluck? Yes, dumb cluck. Well, I'm sure I know the word that you really wanted to say. Ooh, let me see. Ooh, Lady T, you better cut it out. I had to scroll up to see what Lady T's comment was when I saw Navi's. Lady T, I think that's what happened too. I was like, let me scroll up and see. Yeah, I'm not putting it out on the screen, but I see you, Lady T. I see you, Lady T. Um, I'm scrolling through a whole bunch of comments, which I'll probably miss a lot. My apologies. Do not take offense if I haven't read your comment. Again, you can repost it. Probably put it in all caps and scream my name, and then I'll probably see it as I'm scrolling through. But yeah, y'all keep the chat popping, and I love it. But whew, uh-oh. Wendy is saying William Earth flop again in South Africa, all photo op. Oh yes, with the president. I meant to. I saw that, and then I was like, do I really want to talk about it? Yeah. Didn't he get snubbed? It is what it is. I don't know why he flies out to these different countries, Mister, environmentalist wannabe, and he does all this jetting around, but doesn't bring in the actual people who won the awards, the honorees. So it's just, yeah, it's kind of weird, weird, weird. But that gives him time away with his special friends. Raven says, "Do you think that Meghan and and stumbling upon Will in a compromising position, and maybe that's why he has even more disdain for her?" Mm, don't you think he would be sweeter to her than more disdain? I'm just saying, if I'm picking up what you're saying. I think the person that came across him on that walkway that time mhm, may have nearly stumbled upon with that scenario you're talking about. But mm, um, Alan, oh, Alan, for the love of the Lord. I don't even know what to say to you. Okay, three times, three strikes, that's it. Okay, I love you, but thank you for the super sticker and the love that you've dropped upon me. May it be returned unto you 1,000,000,000 times over, Alan. I'm guessing you're asking for a friend because I see a question mark. My name in the beginning and then a question mark at the end. Whew, okay. Miss VS, did you just say Wee Willie is going to teach George how to peg? Did I say that? Did you hear me say that? I don't think I said that. But I have a feeling there is a course that the heirs must go through. Hmm, maybe it's the hard boiled egg test. I don't know. Don't know. If y'all know what referencing I'm making, okay. If not, okay. This is for you, Alan. Thank you so much.
You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me.
Again, thank you. Whew. All right. Let me come over. Let me scroll through really quickly. Yolanda, hello to you. Fake Mother Day photo and now fake cancer scare. Horrible. I'm just saying that anyone in that, especially in that country, what is going on? Um, because they really don't have the global presence that they really think they do. If that hits the airwaves like that, and it starts hitting like global media, yeah, they will be done for. Not just her, because they're the ones that got all behind it and don't, oh, you can't say a word against her. She's sick. Yeah, okay. And all the people that are struggling and sick, give me a break. Nora, the Stock Explorer, how are you? All right. Hey, Marvin. Tier, how you doing? Okay. Let me get my life together over here. Wendy said Wendy's on Just she's on one today. She's having a good time and she's letting loose. See, all that frustration from Tuesday is coming out. There you go. Drag them. Drag them. Okay, here we go. Wendy says the Brits finally got rid of that stupid stiff upper lip. Now they are screaming mad about their slumlord royals. What took them so long, Will? I don't see them doing much to change who sits on the top of the food chain, you know. The best way to kind of break them a little bit, the royals, is make sure that people get wills in place so that therefore the property transitions to family versus, you know, back into the hands of the pulled pork lover. Okay, let me come on for here. Um, are y'all not hearing me? I'm guessing y'all are hearing me. I saw there was a message about no sound. I hope y'all still hear me. I don't see any. Oop. Um, Church Nelly, what are you talking about? VS is shady. I have no idea into what you were referring to. Okay. Okay. Just saying. Antoinette. VS, now that sounds like a winner going into lockdown like COVID and disappearing until it's all over. And what Church Nelly said. Well, I think a lot's going to be happening. I'm somewhat still in that mode of I'm not trying to be out there. Now, mind you, that's just me. More of a homebody. That's how I look at things. And yeah, if I went with my husband racing, and I will have to go, I used to go initially. He says that's how I hooked him. But no, I used to go with him to his drag races, and but during the 45 years, I was not going there because when he goes down to run, it's a matter of I would then have to walk. I could ride down with him, but then I would have to walk back to wherever the car, and I just no, no, no. Sometimes you would hear little snide comments, but people were vocal at that point. Now, yeah, I'm gonna have to. I said I would go with him, but it probably would be in 2025 because the season's almost over and it's get cold outside and my bones can't take it. Okay. I don't know what Heidi Klum has to do with things, but I'm gonna move on. I will say Heidi was in one of my favorite episodes of Sex in the City when, Carrie was doing the runway. Yes. That one takes me out when she goes down for the count. Yeah. Hi, Sylvia. How are you? All right. Let me come on down. Ooh, I'm at the bottom. All right. There we go. So I'm at the bottom of the chat. It's already an hour and a half. So this is a good time to read this last comment, put up my last comment, and then end the chat. I want to first say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you to each and every one of you here. Hopefully, you remember to hit the thumbs up. If you were able to share me out, thank you, thank you, thank you for that. But please spread the word about VS Speaks Royally, and I will so be grateful. Other people need to probably get a little laughter in here and there and enjoy the drag or whatever. I just have to say. Well, Wendy, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you enjoy it. All right. So let me pull up the last comment I have because it's exciting news in Invictus. And, there's two new countries in Brazil, Lithuania. So, woo, 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 woo. It's good times, good things. All right. Please be safe out there. Please take care of yourselves. Keep your head on a swivel when you're out in the public realms and let them know that you are a crazy SOB too. I'll just put it like that because, some of them need to think that you're as crazy as you probably are. I love you all. Talk to you, see some of you on the YouTube clouds, hallways, etc. that I know you from. Bye, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you again for everyone who dropped love on me. And we'll be talking maybe tomorrow. You never know. All right. Love you all. Bye.